Say what you want, but you can't say this man ain't winning. Is he a part of the secret agenda for the one world order? Maybe, but so far I see no evidence of that. But maybe, just maybe, he does love the country enough to risk all he has simply because he's realized what most immigrants and people who have escaped here already has. This is the last bastion of freedom and ray of hope for those who do not have the privilege of being born here. Asterisk in a whirlwind return to the global stage. Donald Trump has wasted no time stamping his mark on history, both at home and abroad. Just months into his new term, Trump is already reshaping the world order. His administration scored a string of victories at the Supreme Court, curbing lower court overreach and bolstering presidential authority. Key rulings now clear the way for tougher border enforcement, deportations, and a decisive rollback of progressive policies that once stalled his agenda. But it's not just the courts feeling the tremors. Trump's foreign policy playbook is back in full force, unpredictable, aggressive, and for some, surprisingly effective. In a high-stakes gamble, Trump authorized targeted airstrikes on Iran's nuclear sites, triggering global alarm. But within days, his administration brokered a fragile ceasefire between Israel and Iran, halting the region's slide toward all-out war in Yemen. The president negotiated a landmark ceasefire with Houthi rebels, bringing a temporary end to attacks on vital Red Sea shipping lanes. Meanwhile, in South Asia, Trump took credit for cooling tensions between nuclear rivals India and Pakistan, claiming his hardline trade tactics forced both sides to the table, and his diplomatic ambitions didn't stop there. At the White House, Trump presided over the signing of a peace accord between Congo and Rwanda, a rare moment of unity for a region long plagued by violence, never one to shy from theatrics. He even suggested naming the agreement after himself. Back on U.S. soil, Trump's executive orders are reshaping the political landscape, from declassifying long-hidden files on the assassinations of JFK, RFK, and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., to dismantling layers of federal bureaucracy with his newly minted Department of Government Efficiency. Trump's promise to drain the swamp is back in motion. His domestic policies strike a familiar chord: tariffs to shield American industry, sweeping deregulation to unleash energy production, and an aggressive crackdown on illegal immigration. Climate mandates rolled back, day initiatives defunded, federal workers ordered back to their desks. In Trump's America, it's a return to strength, sovereignty, and unapologetic nationalism. His critics call it reckless, his supporters call it leadership. But love him or loathe him, one thing is clear: Donald Trump is back, and the world is feeling it.